Artfunkle is kind of a community space.
People come in here and you'll see them typing, you'll see them singing. I mean, people come in here all the time and are playing their guitars, just hanging out and, drinking coffee. And I feel like people really come here and think that they are at home. Sometimes you'll even see people napping in here. They'll kick up their feet in the lazy boy and take a snooze. So, I think that really, provides a lot to the community. It's like another place of home.
Yeah, there's still no profit in the store, and I don't mean that facetiously or anything like that. I mean, there's literally no profit in this business, and the only way I can get by is doing some other things to make money that don't involve the store directly. But I want to continue doing things that I feel there's a niche for in the community.
I hope that they expand their catering business to more community activities. And I also hope to see them get a permanent open mic night, maybe every Thursday night, and maybe like a poetry night every Tuesday night per se. I'd also like to see more local bands take up their, generosity and their, they give the space to them for free and they let them, come in and perform. And I'd like to see them expand that, like have a regular Saturday night open, like not open mic, but music venue here. I'd also like to see, Michelle's maybe expand even into more of a sit-down restaurant in the evening.
We've carried vinyl records here for a couple of years, and I've just expanded that recently, so that's kind of brought in a little bit of a different market also, because vinyl is somewhat trendy, almost post-trendy nowadays. But these things and other stuff will come up, I'm sure, where I'll be bringing in new products, maybe getting rid of some of the products we have. Types of products, that is. Also, I do some things here. I'm a martial arts instructor, so we do some Tai Chi, Qigong things in this space here, and it opens up for those venues also that aren't directly merchandise related or even kind of, hard material possession related. They're things that are a little more ephemeral, I guess you might say, and a little more feeding into other needs and desires that people have other than what you can hold in your hand. So I would like to just see a continuation of that, expansion of that. Personally, I don't know how much longer I'll even maybe live in this town, so who knows what's going to happen down the road. But for the foreseeable future, I'm here just to keep it going, keep Artfunkle going, keeping the space open for people who want the space to hang out. We talk about books, read books. We have a bookstore, I say, is our main thing now. We use books, and so we're always taking in books, and I'm giving away a lot of books also, so books are just kind of coming in the door and back into the clearinghouse for things like that. So I want to encourage people to read more, to express their creativity more, whether it be, I'm a writer myself, whether it be writing, music, any form of expression that you have that is kind of can take you offline for a moment or two. It's a place where anyone is welcome to come and hang out, sit around if they want to. You can sit and read for a while. We have morphed over the years from the initial notion, we still carry the notion, or I shouldn't say we, I keep saying we, but it's I at this point, of focusing on local artists' creations. I still do that, but that's been minimized a little bit, because after several years, I don't expect to make much money here, or any money even as far as that goes. I just need to pay the rent and keep the place going, pay the utilities. But I couldn't even do that anymore after a while, focusing on the local artists' work. So I expanded into some other areas, most notably used books. We started as 100% selling locally generated arts and crafts. Then that changed over time. We got an influx of used books that we started selling, and now then when we became it's more like at this point in time, probably 70 to 80% of what little bit of sales I do are used books, and the rest are in fact the locally generated artworks. So impact on community, I want this to be a community space, which it is. This is the home of the Clarion County Arts Council still, and that's a nonprofit that's been going on since the early 90s, I believe, long before I ever heard of Clarion. So that organization still exists. I'm still very involved with it. I'm no longer president. There are term limits, so it's not to any problem other than, I could not continue being president anymore. But I still work with the organization all the time. So we want a space here where people can express creativity, really, and a place where maybe they can escape when they need an escape, whatever they need to escape from. So it's basically the community. What I hope to happen is what has been in fact happening. It's a place where people can come and just, get away from whatever it is that's afflicting them on the outside of the establishment.